Brown has made stunning allegations against Diddy, hammering him for constraining him and others in the business. And you'll have a hard time believing the thing he said about Diddy. We get into the workplace, so we do the presentation like we anxious. Yet we simply do this. Wow, he said, no doubt. Did he have supposedly been associated with some truly obscure stuff? And this time it doesn't include one renowned celeb. Rather, it affects numerous individuals from the business. Chris is given a few exceptionally upsetting insights regarding what has been happening in the business and how he felt prey to it. How is it he been doing individuals like Chris? What has Chris uncovered about Diddy? And for what reason is it so stunning? Stay blocked to figure out what has been happening among Chris and Diddy's life. And his sexuality have been examined, undeniably more than his vocation. And there have been such countless reports that it honestly turned out to be truly difficult to discern whether those are valid or not. And with Ruler's new disclosure, it's profoundly following, while fans were at that point discussing bits of gossip, that there is something truly obscure happening in the business. And according to the hypothesis, Diddy Birdman and other notable individuals in the business are prepping young people and rookies in the business, and conceivably accomplishing more than that. The bits of hearsay aren't series either. Individuals have gone on record and admitted about such things that have happened to them. Seems to be Chris Brown isn't the one in particular who has seen everything. Usher has been one of those folks who was the first to reveal insight into the upsetting soldiers of the puffy flavor Japan. He offered insights regarding how he had survived a few wild times while he was inside to learn something. No doubt that is what it was called. And you will go to Puff Daddy's. He's here during the 90s. Do you comprehend what that resembles? Puff's place was like just loaded up with chicks and origin, like relentless, right? No, not actually. I mean, except for did that. Hello, it was interested. I had an opportunity to see a few things. Definitely. Yet you were 13. What were you talking about? Went there to see the way of life, right? And I saw it, and it was. And it was nevertheless, I couldn't say whether I could enjoy and comprehend what I was in any event. Seeing it was wild, so no one attempted to. You realize some lady didn't go along. I didn't say it, Oak. What I said is that there were extremely inquisitive things occurring. And I didn't be guaranteed to comprehend. Big deal. Smalls. Was there Smalls? Was there Lil Kim, Craig Mack? This multitude of individuals are sticking around. Definitely. Man, Confidence Evans, Mary J. Blige. They don't know anything about this. Gracious, I was living it up. Does she make them do any tasks? Are you doing dishes whatsoever? I mean, to keep you humble fairly. Or are you very much like, could you at any point keep awake till 4 a.m. with them and party? And not Usher disgusted. Even Diddy has upheld the way that they were close in a meeting with Kevin Hart. Did he affirm their cozy relationship? I mean, once upon a time, when you resembled 10, I was somewhat more seasoned. His more seasoned sibling. We used to battle about the over-the-ice chips. You realize I'm saying before Stop was developed. Yet it's my sibling for genuine. We used to really wrestle off of the ice drops. Since he's continuously getting early. Yo, what the Puff say? No one will recognize this for me. Reports recommends that Diddy and Usher took part in something a lot shadier than they have asserted. At bar sources have said that they were both associated with a wild actual relationship. Not to say a lot, but rather the allegations against Diddy are very like the reports that had circulated around the web while a youthful city was making his place in history. As per sources, Diddy had a comparative prepping relationship with Clive Dave. He was reputed to have an exceptionally obscure relationship with Clive. And due to that, he got an edge at the actual beginning of his profession. They were obviously together for around 5 years. P. Diddy, referred to as Puff Daddy, known as Scene Brushes, purportedly in 1994 Scene Searches mentioned, offering sexual courtesies to Clive Davis. Additionally, the business has recently blamed Bonehead for being gay. And some have even gone on record saying that he is gay. Hollywood. I don't go. No, I don't call him gay. I said, let me read it. Sorry, I can never again Help you all soon, you will be generally gay and blissful. You are currently left under administration of Puffy Daddy. We realize that they have a well-established view, yet one thing that can't be denied is that 50 Penny has gone on record and indicated that Diddy is gay, and keeping in mind that these gay reports are coming in the business, it's different on account of Biddy. And this is on the grounds that he has previously been associated with so many abuse bits of hearsay against rookies in the business, you should believe that these are bits of gossip. Yet Diddy's previous guardian quality arrangement has made a few serious charges about Diddy, according to the subtleties shared by Quality. Did he explore different avenues regarding some butt stuff with rapper Ja Rule Jean, had seen the two of them getting into a room. Quality likewise guarantees that while he was working at Diddy's guardian in the mid-2000s, he went with Diddy to a bookshop where he bought a couple of butt fittings and some toys that are utilized in actual relations. Everything began we was in Atlanta, and this story begins when I'm with Puff, and he's in the colorful bookshops, and he's doing shopping right. He's shopping getting his stuff. And that's what everything like, so you realize this, is whenever I first was ever in a fascinating bookshop with Puff. So you realize I'm giving them his space, he's taking things off the racks. And stuff like that, since they gave him an earthy colored paper sack. When they gave him an earthy colored paper back, he was placing stuff in there. So I said, Dan, you realize he has to go placed it on the counter. And show everyone what he's getting, so as he's going, I'm taking a gander at the spots where he's picking stuff from. So there's one section he got a few things from up here on my left side. And afterward he picked, like many of them, down. I'm similar to a firm he placed them toward the back. So when I went by there and I looked into there, and it said butt fitting, and I like hello yo Quality proceeded with that. Did he took the sex toys to a show in North Carolina, and where he was visiting Ja Rule yet Quality has additionally shared a few upsetting insights regarding this excursion. As per him, he went into Ja Rule's suite without his assent in spite of his having a problem with it on various occasions, yet did he disregarded him and went in with a toy. Quality additionally said that you all will supposedly let him know that he would rather not realize what was happening, as there was a ton of freaky stuff happening in that suite. Kitty has been associated with various obscure things, and the Ja Rule occurrence is only one of them. An unsubstantiated assertion from Display says that did he strongly took him to a gay club. The two of them went to celebrity relax at the club, and afterward Diddy began doing his business. However, at that point, he saw individuals around him taking part in some genuine obscure stuff. There were individuals hitting the dance floor with no garments on, and clearly Display left without telling Diddy. And these are only a couple of cases that became public, and there are a few different anecdotes about him that help the hypothesis that he prepares new men in the business and centers them to turn. Prepping him when he was only a teen vibe at I could, as I don't feel cheerful. This large number of individuals are grinning around me and causing me to feel like I'm nevertheless. It's Justin was additionally a piece of Diddy's flavor camp, and every one of the tales flowing about staying newbies while they are in the camp. Music. Let me off, and afterward, when you're 18, you get the house. Justin, he's in you at any point. Seen the film 48 Hours right currently. He's having 48 hours with Diddy, him, and his kid. They're having the hours of their lives. Like where we hanging out. And how we adding to these tales, we have one more gossip about Diddy and Rick Ross taking part in something fish. Before we get into it, an insider sources explained that Diddy had 4 streak Raws into taking part in an equivalent orientation relationship with him. To help these cases, 50 Penny took to his Instagram to post 2 pictures of heartfelt pictures of Diddy, one of them showing a pink-shirted bold, embracing a pink shirt. It didn't different shows Diddy and Rick Ross kissing during the public occasion. 50 Penny captioned the post, I ain't saying only something ain't correct. LMAO. Katrina Medina, mother of Benny Medina, has straightforwardly blamed Diddy, or Puff Daddy, for having a gay relationship with Will Smith. The bits of hearsay about Will and Diddy aren't new, and there have been a few speculations about them being together, particularly after the report about their unpleasant sex parties came out. Hollywood gatherings facilitated by the big deal in the business have forever been in the information, yet rumors from far and wide suggest that Biddy and Puff Daddy facilitated the absolute most unusual and frightening gay gatherings. This became visible when one individual who formally went to the party was inquired as to why the party was strange as per him. I surmise that is what Tupac was referring to, the moving this multitude of it resembles Vivica cultivates with this enormous gay man. He was 6'9", they called out to him 6'9", he had a red hair with a monstrous goods. No one's getting them over what is happening here. It's very much like a ton of bizarre. As per an insider source, Diddy was additionally being constrained into the recent fad of the hip bounce industry, where new rappers are being constrained into homogeneous connections. And when he denied it, Diddy rejected him a major deal. And afterward, the most interesting part, like many individuals don't know, did he turn me down music. So I was like 12 as of now. This is before I didn't. And when I connected to a Def Jam hope, yet it was me. And his own one of my creation director's child, named Tiche, is my sibling right up to the present day. Yet me and him resembled a gathering, you understand what I'm talking about. So he was the name of your gathering to this end. He ain't sorry you all, definitely no doubt. Chris as of late talked about how he was close somewhere around Diddy. He made sense of his story. When Nora said they had you moved for him, he could know.